There's an interesting synergy between LIPMAN and Macquarie Uni, which we played on in our submission and our bid. This is a project to me that probably is not something that would be associated with LIPMAN. I think we've delivered on absolutely everything we promised that we would, and in that sense we've exceeded expectations.
Certainly we talk about quality. I think that is very evident. You walk around the building. Overall, the quality of the building, you can see it. Just looking around the space that we're in today, it's exceptional.
LIPMAN brought a couple of very valuable innovations to the table, one of which was a rationalisation of mechanical plant, which actually unlocked about 750 square metres of space for the client, which on this project is the equivalent of a whole nother floor of usable space.
The outcomes that we achieved, the innovations that we were part of, the additional space, the abutment of different surfaces and finishes, and the cohesive delivery that we were able to attain.
The thing that really resonates with me is the quality and the calibre of the project, being an existing 8-storey structure that when we got here was a concrete shell, and now to look at it, they're the things that make me smile and I'm really proud of, make me want to bring people here to look at.
Some standout elements of the project were some highly technical parts, foremost among them being the ETFE roof, which is not something at this scale has been done in Australia. I think what made me most satisfied about working with LIPMAN was being able to get to the end of a project and being able to hand over a building to a client who were impressed with the quality of the outcome, were impressed with the scale of the building and how that quality was able to be repeated throughout.
I've got to admit the defects inspection process at the end was probably the most enjoyable one of a project anything like this scale I've ever done, because there was a genuine effort to get everything right before we inspected.
The outcome and the delivery of what is essentially a detailed job with a great level of finish, working with a team that has delivered that, seeing the growth in that team, and seeing the response of our client in relation to our efforts, it's been a real standout.
The cooperative nature that was very much a part of the organisation that we are, the Macquarie University is, and also as we've found as we work through this with Capital Insight on this project, that there's a real meeting of the minds and a real spirit of collaboration. We're thankful for Macquarie University for giving us the opportunity to do this, the pre-contractor engagement, and the promises that we made at that time and the initiatives that we put forward and backed ourselves to convert on. When we look at it now, they've been achieved and some more.